Girl, it's burning up. Hot tea. The kiki never stops. Hot tea. Girl, go get your cup. Hot tea. 'Cause we're spilling every drop.
Welcome to another edition of Hey Qween Hot T. Oh, time to sip. And what is in this tea? Oh, I think it is delicious. Celebrity gossip and Hollywood shade. Yes, it is. The tea is hot today. We've been gone for a minute, but we back to throw all the major shade that you've been waiting for. But I don't do it alone. Of course, here I'm with my panel of most hilarious people I know, starting to my left with a woman who's eaten more pussies than Rosie O'Donnell. And that's a lot of pussies. It's Mr. Julie Goldman. You know what? I was making up that intro, Julie, and I was like, who is she eating more pussies than? And you know what? The truth is, Rosie O'Donnell has eaten a lot of pussies, but you, sir.
Yes.
You, sir, probably eat more pussies and better.
That's right. And better.
And better.
You're welcome, America.
You're welcome, America. This is the face of pussy eating.
That's giving me hot.
Wow, great. That's right. Well, thank you. God, no one's ever said more nice things than that.
I like to give you a special intro every time.
I mean, it
and
makes
this
me feel
time's
great.
about you eating pussy.
And fingering it.
Wow. All right, Julie, you took it too far now. It's too far.
Not too much?
No, it's never enough. And to her left is a woman who has a pussy, a real biological female, something we don't see a lot here on Hey Qween, but she's our favorite real lady, superstar, snarky starlet of Bravo's The People's Couch. It's Miss Brandy Howard.
I need my fan now that I'm next to the face of pussy eating.
Yes, it must be incredible.
I mean, now that I think about it, I think it went a little down when you said fingering.
Well,
but
right. Sorry.
It got too real is the problem. It got too real. Now, eating pussy is just like a joke, you know? But once you get in there, Julie, when we start to realize that lesbians really do stuff like that. all the finger banging, and all the rest.
Yeah, ugh, all of it gross.
Today's vocab word is finger bang. What Julie does to straight comedy waitresses' pussies.
God.
But not to Brandy, right?
I try to get her to, but she won't. Not unless we're drunk.
Oh, not unless we're drunk. Ooh, making fan fiction reality for all of the Bravo's People's Couch people who are sitting at home writing fan fiction about the two of y'all and your dogs eating pussy on the couch after the show.
That's right, 50 Shades of Les. It started with fan fiction, 50 Shades of Grey, as we know. Keep writing them.
And to my right, she is finally recovered. She's getting back to health, but damn, she looks so good. It's the beautiful glass of Orangina. It's Miss Lady Red Couture. Hello.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen.
How is you?
Oh, I'm good. The question is, how are you, honey?
I'm keeping it together, sir.
You are keeping it together.
I put a lot of shit on. I didn't even do my nails. I'll tell you how sick I am. Usually my nails are together, but honey, I was like, bitch, I'm gonna put a little polish on, put some glitter on my shit, and we're gonna get in here, and we're gonna sit still and eat our oatmeal and our tea. Fine. Shut up, bitches.
Now, Lady Red was just being clocked by our very special guest. You know her from Rupauls Drag Race, the Fashion Review, and other assorted varieties of superstarness on the internet. It's Raven! Yes! Raven!
Hey, everyone!
She's talking to our huge studio audience. Hooray! Raven, you came in today and you told me, guess how much sleep I've gotten.
And I did sound like that when I said it. Because I have been asked to do this for quite a while. And when I was finally able to come in, I said, yes, I'll be there. And then when I got the call sheet, I saw that it was for 10 a.m. And I live in LA traffic, 2 hours away. Oh. So instead of taking even the slightest wink of beauty rest, I slapped the shit on at 4 a.m. and we headed on out to Los Angeles.
Bravo, Raven! She's doing it for you, audience!
And I don't get any crazy fun introduction like pussy eating, because I've never done that.
No.
Oh, never?
Ever.
Wow, good for you.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it.
Yeah.
But I hear it does the body good. You look great.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
there you go.
Thank
It's
you.
all
And so do you.
wonderful. You know what? I think we have a new date set for after the show. Raven's gonna eat Julie's pussy.
No. She's gonna eat mine.
Wow.
I'll do it.
Well,
It's
you
a
can feed some
prosthetic,
pussy.
don't worry.
I am.
It's a prosthetic, very sanitary.
Oh, it's fine. I'll do anything. I don't care. I'll do it all. I'll do it all.
Will you eat an asshole?
Yeah.
I set that up because I knew she'd say yeah.
Well, you know what?
Obviously.
Julie eating assholes was not in the teapot. But you know what else is in the teapot? Oh my goodness. Is it Kim Kardashian slamming Taylor Swift and exposing her as a snake? Yes, it is. Is Richard Simmons turning into a woman right before our very eyes? Yes, it is. Is it Melissa Etheridge, deadbeat mom? Julie, that one's for you. Yes, it is. And a ton of other delicious hot stories. So let's start right away and pour that tea and sip.
Ooh.
This tea is scandalous. All right. Ooh, I think that someone must have heated up the tea because I think if I touch it, God, it's scalding, Julie. It's so hot. This tea has been amusing us all the last week. As you all know, Ms. Taylor Swift got gagged last week by Ms. Kim Kardashian, who posted on Snapchat all the private phone calls between Kanye and Taylor regarding her appearance verbally in Kanye's famous song, where Kanye said, "Me and Taylor might still have sex. I made the bitch famous." Now, Taylor famously came to the Grammys and won her Grammy and said, "Don't let anyone tell you that they made you famous," and blah, 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 which didn't seem like that big of a deal to me, but apparently it truly pissed off Kim and Kanye, especially Kim. Now, I need to defer to the Kardashians' experts on this, Miss Julie and Brandy.
Well,
especially
it's
Brandy.
really Brandy.
Because now I need to know the backstory of what happened. Because we all know that Kim released the video footage of these conversations on Snapchat. But what was the inciting incident? Is it because recently on the Kardashians, they've been rehashing that time about the Grammys where Kim said she was sick of people turning on her husband? And because that was airing now, she decided to really stick in the fucking knife and get her?
This is just, I don't know for sure. But
Well, I'd like your version.
I think that, yes, I think it had to do with that and that speech coming back. But also, her and Calvin Harris just broke up, and she rigidly protects her image, and she always has to come out as like the innocent. I mean, I like Taylor Swift, but I definitely in my personal life can't stand when someone is always the innocent person that means well when really she's just very shrewd, and she definitely doesn't just mean well, and she makes moves, and she's not just innocent, you know? So I think that, yeah, Kanye West is insane. And they just got sick of with the Calvin Harris. It was like she cheated on him and he cheated on her, but she came out like the victim. She always has to come out like the victim, like she didn't do anything wrong, and they were just half-assed give a shit with it. But really, if you listen to the tapes, she didn't necessarily know that he was going to call her a bitch.
And that's what I think she's more upset about, is that he called her a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But then she lied and said they never played me anything because she didn't know they had illegally recorded her.
Yes.
So she's like, I never heard
Isn't
anything.
that against the law?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a felony, Raven. It is a felony.
Yeah.
And then Kim,
Can't she do something?
Taylor's lawyers called her and called Kanye and said, you know, cease and desist. We're going to press charges if you release that, because she'd already gone on record and said, I never heard anything. I never talked to them. And then Kim was like, threw caution to the wind, like her real face and figure, and then played it. And now she's getting, like, I guess the police have contacted her. She's getting indicted of some sort.
Really? Is that the real tea?
I mean, it's the Watergate of...
It's the Watergate of Twitter and Snapchat. Now, Taylor is truly pissed. So Kim released the videos, which shows her, Kanye telling her about the song, telling her what it was going to be like, and her being like, yeah, that sounds cool. It's really glad that you called me. I mean, you didn't have to do that. That's pretty nice. I'm really glad about it. You know what? That's really cool. And Kanye is on nice mode. And this one he's like, yeah, you know, you're my friend and all the rest of that. I'm not crazy at all. But in the meantime, it's like Kim, like film. Ah, film. Ah. Lady Red, what is your take on this?
You know, I do love a lot of conflama and foolery. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like, these motherfuckers is nuts. If you believe that these two people are in a relationship because they love each other, you've lost your fucking mind. Look, anytime a person will sit on the phone with somebody and sit and tape it, like, that's some real rogue shit, especially when it's fella know it. You know it's a felony to tape somebody without their consciousness of it. You know that shit ain't right. That's why I don't even, when they be talking about, oh, well, you know, Northwest and all. Bitch, I don't want to do any more fucking trying to figure out where I'm going. You done named your kids after the stars and shit. Like, get it together. I'm sick of it. Everybody will, oh, the Kardashians, they're going through it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about rich people who do drugs all fucking day.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Raven, do you think that Taylor is going to press charges?
Well, now that I realize we're talking about Taylor and Kanye, when I received the notes on what we were doing, it said Taylor and Jane. Jayne.
Okay.
So that was a typo. I'm like thinking Taylor and Jane. Who the fuck is Jane? So now I get it. Taylor and Kanye. Well, I still don't trust Taylor Swift because her hair still looks like shit.
What was that about?
How fucking many years? I wish she would do something more with the hair. So I like Taylor Swift. I can't stand Kanye West. And I really don't keep up with any of those Kardashians. I do have someone very close to me that likes to watch the show.
Oh, someone's staring at their man in the audience.
And so I'll look every once in a while. I'm not the type of person that likes to sit there and live vicariously through someone else's fortune. And when you see people who constantly post, like, look at my new car, look at my purse, look at my shoes, look at my this, I don't give a fuck about those types of people. So this is just another part of their ploy. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it's all been orchestrated.
I do want to say legally, someone should sue Kim's tits. Because...
And Taylor's hairstylist.
And Taylor, so really, so fine. Her hairstyle and those boobs are... She looks like, look at the picture of them together. It's like there's a Taylor Swift looks like a tall... That looks like, is she with her grandmother, who's also a witch?
She does.
Like, is she with her
does
tiny...
look like her tiny Armenian, big titty grandmother witch.
Like, that lady looks like, Kim looks like she has a cauldron as a purse.
And, Taylor looks like Larry Bird there.
My favorite part of this whole thing was how Twitter and Instagram all lost their shit and created the hashtag Kim exposes Taylor party. And there was millions of memes of people like walking in, like me walking into the Kim exposes Taylor party. Birds flying, me flying into the Kim exposes Taylor party. You know Taylor must have lost her mind. Call all her lawyers, because this does make her look bad, very bad. And Kim Kardashian has never had a better day on the internet, because every time there's a picture of her winking, and we're like, Kim exposes Taylor, Kim exposes Taylor. Oh, it was good. And I just found out today that apparently people have been putting so many snake emojis on Taylor's Twitter that if you try to do a certain amount of snake emojis, Twitter will be like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Is this a mistake? Are you sure you want to do this?" And I was just at home being like, "Yes, I do want to do this, you snaky woman." Yeah. Now let's move on to another story. A story in which maybe will make us feel like we're on drugs. Because it is a story about one of our favorite people in the world and a transition that she might be going through. Yeah. Richard Simmons transitions. Call me Fiona. Yeah. So this one has been bubbling. Oh, I just want to look over my shoulder at the beauty. She's so, oh, look at her feet.
You're right in the vagine, too.
Oh, yes, you're right, I am.
She looks like Tracy Ullman.
Oh my God.
You're right.
Doesn't she?
Totally.
Work, bitch.
So now, as we've reported on this show before, there's been a lot of questionable things happening with Richard Simmons in the last couple months. Last
Couple months.
Yeah.
The last couple years.
Sorry. You are correct, Raven. You are correct. I just can't get over her right there looking so beautiful. So we know a couple months ago, everyone was concerned that Richard was being held hostage by his housekeeper who was keeping him in bed, drugged, or under a voodoo spell, depending on who you asked. And Richard had to call in to Good Morning America or one of those shows to be like, "I'm fine, I'm just taking some time to myself." But now, this new story tells us a different story. Perhaps he was taking this time to himself because he is transitioning into a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman named Fiona. Throw up that graphic one more time. Let's just get into these different looks. I'm loving her erotic Fiona in the middle there. Well, she's a fancy woman in the second photo in, and then she's kind of like a Fifth Element style rave lady with a rainbow wig, and then she's pulling a goth look with a shorty purple number. And then she's inspired by Lady Red's dress with her orange bob at the end.
That's an Anna Wintour vibe.
That's an Anna Wintour vibe.
That's what it is.
So
Yeah,
apparently, the story is from whatever the source, Raven, is that Richard has in the past loved to leave the country. And whenever he leaves the country, he throws on a wig, he throws on a dress, some low, sensible, chunky heels, and he loves to frolic through the streets like it's no big deal. But now he's about to come back and maybe share his transition. Let America have it. Yes.
We've been waiting.
Yes. Any special thoughts on Miss Fiona Simmons?
The thing that I don't understand, well, I kind of don't get, is why wait so long? And is it now that, Caitlyn Jenner has, made it a little more visual and a little more accepted? Like, how long was Richard Simmons living this way before finally going, oh, I want to be me. I want to be Fiona. I want to, the world's going to see me. Or is it just like, hey, sounds like fun. I'm going to do this for a while. Obviously, she's crazy. Yeah. Look at her.
Look at her.
Who knows if this is just something that she's going through or if she's really going to, because she's been doing some loopy shit for the past 30 years.
Now, throw up those looks for 1 second. Raven, would you toot or boot any of these looks?
Okay.
Lord.
Well, let's start with the Tracy Ullman. The white little negligee with the thigh highs. Now, does she have a shoe on or not?
I think that's just a
Or is that a
stomping
ballet
foot.
flat?
Yeah.
This actually is probably my favorite of all the looks up there. I'm
Yes.
going to give this one a 2. Now, the one where she looks like Kathy Griffin, that to me is a boot.
Okay.
The one where she looks like Taylor Swift,
Right.
that is a boot. The one where she looks like Kelly Osbourne circa 2005,
Yes.
boot.
Lord.
And then the Anna Wintour look, that's a 2. That's a very fierce chic look. And I
right.
think that when she decides to fully transition. This should be the look that she goes out to get her happy ending massage for the first time.
That's good advice.
Well said. Very, very nice.
Invaluable, really. Right. For Fiona.
And I'm out of tea, by the way.
Oh, someone get Miss Raven
I'm just kidding.
some
That
goddamn
wasn't a cue.
tea.
Just letting you know. Look, I was able to do that with no tea.
Lady Red, what do you think about Miss Simmons and her possible transition?
I just think that in today's world, we're becoming very free, and we should. The problem I have with a lot of shit is the whole point of transitioning is not to just fit in, but to be yourself and to be the best you can be. So when you put a haphazard wig on, you know what I mean, and you give it, look what the fuck I look like. Really? And you get to do that? Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. You still look like Richard Simmons with a colored wig on, look like you went to the motherfucking Halloween special right after Halloween and you got everything on sale. That don't look right. You got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like if you're going to really do it, do it. You know what I mean? I can't wait to be like, yes, I'm transitioning. I got a pussy. You know what I mean? But I mean, not just that. Like, look at that. Look. Y'all act like y'all see. That's the thing too. With us being liberated, nobody want to be honest because we're so politically correct. We need to be honest. That motherfucker looks nuts. Who the fuck is gonna stick anything in there?
Oh.
Anything in the mouth, the ear, the nasal cavity, bitch. I will not touch it with your dick. No. Richard, really?
Call her Fiona, please.
I'll call her something else off camera.
Julie, you've transitioned to becoming a man, or at least that's what the comment section has thought.
That's true. By the way, I'm an actual woman and I'm not transgender.
Call her Richard.
For the people who like to ask me, here's what I think. I think Richard Simmons is schizophrenic, and I think that Richard Simmons, like that look with the rose, that looks like a little girl. And didn't we hear a story where Richard Simmons was in pavilions
Yes.
and walked around acting like little girl, she lost her balloon and went around going, "Can you help me find my baby balloon?"
Yes.
And walks around like a little girl. Mm-hmm. So I think that the Fiona is many different levels of female, and that Richard isn't necessarily transgendered fully, but is actually schizophrenic.
Well said.
Richard was
Damn.
never Richard.
Maybe not.
Or only half the time.
Oh.
We know one
Or
thing.
half the time. I mean, that guy is crazy, and we have heard stories about him. And what he's obsessed with his mother. He has a weird thing going on with women. He's obsessed with women and weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there's a part of him that is probably like wants to dress up and be these other people. But I think it's more of a multiple personality situation than I'm in the wrong gender.
Brandy, as a woman what Fiona will want to be, what do you think?
Well, all these looks were definitely done prior to the voodoo spell by the housekeeper.
Yes.
So that's why it's like the $3 Halloween wig, and I totally agree with that. Mm-hmm. So I know that he would weirdly sort of dress up and freak people out just because it would be sort of out of nowhere in a sort of, I agree with everyone, basically. And I just know that he's crazy and we love him and we just want him to be okay. This is my favorite story we've ever done on the show ever. I was like going through the stories and I was like, oh my God, they're saying this is why he's been missing. Like all I care about is why he's been missing. Mm-hmm. I just want his crazy ass to come out and be insane and be like a beautiful mind or whatever the hell's going damn
be
on.
100 different people and like work out, and I want to go to the workout class, and who are you today if you're whatever. But he's gonna want to dress up as a million different things.
Well, she just got her prescription filled too. Her drugs did definitely
her drugs
not
did,
run out.
yeah.
That is for sure. I would just like to say, Richard, Fiona, whoever you are today.
Miss Simmons, if you're nasty.
Miss Simmons, if you're nasty. Thank you, Raven. I would just like to wish you happiness because you deserve it. You and your weird fluffy hair and your little shorts have been trying to help us all lose weight for years. Yep. I found my mother's old deal-a-meal. I found the fucking deal-a-meal, and it goes.
Does it work?
You can move it. It works.
It works.
So, Richard, whatever's going on, I wish you the best, and we wish you the best.
And in the words of Melania Trump,
yes,
I wish you joy. and happiness. But above all this, I wish you learned.
Oh, that's my favorite Melania Trump song.
I know. She wrote that.
She did write that. More on that later. Fiona, we love you. I hope she comes out in a big way.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Brandy's favorite story of the week that the story she could not wait to get to. Hit it. Leo, Hollywood's laziest lover. The reviews are in, and they're not exactly Oscar-worthy. Though Leonardo DiCaprio has been linked with tons of supermodels for 20 years, they say he's no superstar in the sack. So the story is apparently one recent source said got picked up by Leo at a Hollywood nightclub. And he came back to his house, and he was like, all right, zip, go ahead. Got his earphones, plugged in his MGMT, got his vape pen out, was like, go for it, babe, go for it. And just lied back while they sucked his dick. And she was so flustered, and this is a great trick to remember. Straight guys, when you're famous, if you can fluster them, they'll just keep sucking the dick.
Wow.
Because she just was like, what?
Wow.
All right.
She was probably so stunned
That's what she said.
and shocked that she was just like, okay, let me finish this. Because who knows what else he's going to do.
Yeah.
You know, and why is he looking so paunchy and gross?
Because he's rich, he don't
He
give a
needs to get
shit.
some work done.
I mean, you want to talk about lesbian rage. Like, I will fucking go find him right now and I will kill him.
Yes,
I will go
Julie.
fucking rip his dick off and make him suck his own fucking dick
Yeah.
and eat it. Fuck you,
probably
Leonardo
love that.
DiCaprio, you piece of shit. How dare
gosh,
you?
you're
Fuck
turning
that.
into Lady
That is
Red
the
over
most
there, girl.
disgusting
That's the
thing
Kraken.
I've ever fucking heard in my life. In my fucking life.
And wait,
Fuck him.
it was not these kind of. It wasn't earbuds. It was the kind.
full
the
earphones?
kind you have
like your
that.
DJ?
Right.
I will lose
Noise
my mind.
canceling.
I will lose my fucking mind.
And they were already hooking up. So she's like, oh, he's into this. And then he, I think, was like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling you, dog. And then was like that. And that's when she was like, oh, so I'm dismissed now to just suck your dick.
And she did it.
Well, yeah, because she was
She
stuck.
needs to be slapped. However, he needs to be killed. He will be fucking, you want a lesbian? I will rape him with a
was
bat.
slapped.
He needs to
and
be
I will
raped.
She was
bash him
slapped,
into the
bitch.
fucking wall. Like, I can't deal with that at all. Like, when that, I cannot deal with that at all. At all. I'll take Melania
You know what
Trump.
she
I'll
should've
take
done?
Trump, but I cannot take a fucking guy who does that to a woman at all. At all. I will go crazy. It's making me crazy right now. And now I'm insane.
Don't let the drugs run out.
Now I'm insane.
Ian, don't let our drugs run out.
Like, if you don't live to fucking make that woman come, I'm talking like Charlotte Sloan. If you don't live to fucking worship that pussy, you should shoot your fucking self in the face. You fucking piece of shit, Leonardo DiCaprio. Go die.
Yeah. Look, please cut to Raven's face, please. Shocked. Raven,
Girl.
does this happen? Does this what you do a
Poor
lot when
Raven.
you're on the road with the Drag Race fans? You're like,
Sorry.
let me just do my makeup for my gig while you go to town.
Oh, yeah. Because I could totally imagine myself doing that. Oh. No, I'm a married woman.
Yes, woman.
I was going to say man. I'm a married lady. But I actually can think of a dozen Drag Race queens that would probably do that. And I'm not naming them. Don't ask me to do it. Because that would be unsouthern. But I honestly can't believe the gall of someone to actually do that. And then her to actually perform. Like, what the fuck was she thinking? Was it you?
Oh, hell no. I got my opinions. You see how quiet I am. Let me tell you, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, this is a show where you talk about your opinions, Lady Red. So go ahead.
Like, I want to let everybody get theirs out, but I'm going to tell you something.
Here comes the firestorm.
When you do encounter someone who does something to you like that, you have to think smarter, not harder. You don't suck the motherfucker's dick. You say, excuse me. You go to the restroom. Then you go via the restroom to the motherfucking kitchen. You get you a pack of bologna. You get you some motherfucking Vaseline, because now he didn't close his eyes and he got his earphones on. You come back and you give him the sloppiest bologna job. I mean, you ain't even got to suck it. You just hit it like this a couple times with the Vaseline and bologna. He think he getting the blessed blowjob of his life, and then he smell like motherfucking what? Meat after you finish. That's how you fuck a motherfucker and treat them how they treat you. You don't give them what they want, you give them what they need, son.
I kind of want to stand up.
Slow clap to
With bologna and gets to come.
Oh, no, you don't suck it. That's what I'm saying. You don't suck it. You take the bologna. See, that's the whole point of a bologna job. It's to make you smell just as bad as you treating them. You take it,
Unless
you put
you
the
shove that
Vaseline
bologna
on the
up his
tip
ass,
of it,
I'm not
and you
having
just go like this for a couple times. Fuck you. You got your eyes closed. I don't give a fuck. When he go to open his eyes, no, baby, hold back, hold back. You just get it. And then when he come, you just wipe that shit all over his chest and move on.
No, but you move to the living room where you proceed to steal important things from the living room.
Oh, that's on the way out, baby.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
right.
Yeah.
He
You
does have an
Yeah.
Academy Award now.
Fuck his award, bitch. I want
have that
everything
shit
in
right out
there.
the door,
I want
bitch.
the
Yeah,
tile.
his
I want the
award.
motherfucking. I want everything.
Yeah.
I want the granite. I want it all.
Granite.
You know what I want? I want to know how many bologna jobs you've given someone. Because you came up with that real
That ain't none of your business, son. That ain't none of your business, son.
still.
I don't suck dick unless I really like it.
Well, I think we've made it clear, young women out there, if you ever are in this situation with Leonardo DiCaprio,
Please.
first thing, go to the kitchen and get the bologna.
Get the bologna.
Okay?
Get the good.
Don't leave the house
You give him
without
a
it.
violent, you give him a violent
Vaseline,
job.
Vaseline.
Beat it up.
So that he can make sure that his dick smells like bologna.
Yes.
And then Julie style and Lady Red combining their plans.
Yes.
You go in and you steal things from around the house.
That's
what you got
and then
first
to
for.
get Julie together, you take the Oscar and you shove her up his ass and rape him.
That's right.
And then you leave.
I mean, he ain't gonna
That's it.
tell nobody.
Right, because his dick smells like bologna. His asshole looks like an Oscar.
Right.
And you got the flat screen in the car.
Very nice. Let's end today's episode with the most shameful story of them all.
So good.
A story that I'd like to title This Bitch. This fucking bitch. This fucking bitch and her stupid, ugly fucking husband and all the fucking people that are supporting them. Fuck you! It's Melania Trump steals from Perfect Angel, Michelle Obama. How dare you? Now, if you've been living under a rock, you don't know that Melania Trump, let me just punch her in the face. Melania Trump made her speech at the Republican convention, which also had such luminary stars speaking at it as the guy from Duck Dynasty. Fucking Scott Baio, who's turned into a royal cunt bag, insane asshole.
Shit.
The main event of Donald the douchebag himself, and Melania in her weird poof dress.
Don't forget
with her-
Antonio Sabato Jr.
I forgot Antonio Sabato Jr.
Yes.
A former gay pinup sex symbol for men only.
Come on.
Who
I
now
was
is a
into it.
conservative Christian.
Beyond.
Fuck
Beyond.
you too. But the worst fuckery of it all was Melania Trump doing a verbatim, bit by bit, from Michelle Obama 2008 speech, where, as you've seen on the internet, they can just sync them up. It was like I'm surprised RuPaul was not there being like, Melania, you must lip sync for your life.
That'll come out now.
Julie, what do you have to say about this?
The whole. I have nothing but news on now. I'm watching. We can get so deep, but she didn't write the speech. She's an idiot. She's a vampire from Transylvania. She's fucking going and being like, "Hello, everybody. I'm going to suck your blood." Like that's fine. They gave her the speech. She thought she was doing something good for her husband. She went out just reading what they gave her, and the guy who wrote the speech is the one who's guilty, and everyone who let it go. For whatever reason, those speeches go through like a whole factory of people before they're going to be told. And especially the RNC, where that shit has to be like, you better say the words like, gay people can't get married, abortion is terrible, women should stay home, immigrants are awful, build wall. Like, you need to make sure that all that stuff is in each and every speech. And so whoever let that go is definitely in trouble. But Melania didn't even know what she was saying, dude. Like, she didn't even fucking know. That's what I think.
But whoever wrote it is clearly a mole.
But whoever wrote it is right.
Yeah,
Good on you. Good on you.
Applause
Secret
to that.
detective.
Good one.
They are.
I mean, it's fucked up. The whole thing is out of control. I mean, everyone needs to go and watch that speech, but also watch all the speeches because they're incredible.
Milan looks good though. She's pretty.
She does look good and she is pretty.
I just had to say that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. She's like, I mean, you want to talk about like what she has to suffer through in her life.
I mean,
In
she
her
has to
mouth.
fuck tunnel.
Julie,
fucked
that's all
up.
Julie can think about is like, when I could be eating that pussy,
Exactly.
she's with Donald.
I mean, she lets that guy on top of her or behind her probably because he doesn't want to look at her face.
No.
But let's
And
say
she
the
doesn't want to
one
look at
time
his.
she had to, that hair came down and
Bitch, she
flapped
lays
on
back,
her.
puts on her headphones, smokes her vape.
Yeah, she pulls a Leonardo DiCaprio on him for sure.
I don't trust anyone motherfucker who works for Trump, okay? And the bitch is a mail order bride, so yes, bitch, you work for Trump. I don't give a fuck. I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody who talks like they're from Transylvania. I don't trust her, okay? He's
did.
falling
You
apart
did.
before our eyes.
That is why I'm voting for Lady Red Couture for president.
Yes, me too. All I can say is that, audience, don't let these motherfuckers trick you.
Please
the
don't.
the Republicans are unifying their craziest evil supervillains against us. And they all seem so crazy that we'll think, oh, they could never win. They could win. So we all need to unite and get together and vote. Even if you don't love Hillary, she's way better than Trump, okay?
Yeah.
Bernie has already said, vote for Hillary. If you are gay, if you are a person of color, if you are any minority, if you are a woman, you cannot sit at home at this election because otherwise the election will be pulled out from under us and we will with President Trump, who will probably resign the day he gets elected because he's like, I won. And then we'll be stuck with President Pence or whatever the fuck his name is, who is an evil motherfucker, okay?
Yeah.
So unite, get together, and fight these evil supervillains and bring them back to that swamp where the Legion of Doom lives and put them back where they belong, okay?
Yay! Daddy has real feelings.
That's right. Let's all take a sip of this tea because this tea has been delicious.
Cheers.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Julie.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Brandy. Thank you much, Miss Lady Red Couture, for giving us the weirdest answers today, but the best ones. And our superstar guest, the gorgeous Raven.
You said superstar. I thought someone else was here. I thought Melania Trump was here.
Never. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Hot